Hey everybody, welcome into the Arena Fantasy Series discussion portal here on the Arena Productions. I'm your host Expat along with my co-host Burley of Burleyman Gaming, our in-house expert on the Tolkien works. And we've got Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. It's coming up. I think it's, what is it, Burley, the 29th it starts.
I believe it. Yeah, it's the
Yeah, on
29th.
Amazon. So this is our season 2 preview of The Rings of Power. So, yeah, really excited for it. And we're going to show the trailer, one of the trailers. I think this is the one from San Diego Comic Con that they showed off a few weeks ago. And we're going to kind of go through it, and I'm going to let Burley talk about some of the points of it and everything. So let's go ahead and, well, before we get into that part, though, I just want to ask you a question, Burley. So, like, given your knowledge of the Tolkien works, of course, that's why
Hmm.
you're on this show with me here.
Hmm.
So, what are your expectations for season 2 in terms of the story development?
So what I'm expecting is we're gonna get some. You're gonna get some more information on Sauron and some of the forging of more of the great rings,
Hmm.
and showing you some of Sauron's abilities and what he's been up to. Because as you know, in season one, there was the reveal spoiler that Halbrand was Sauron.
Yeah.
He, yeah. So and
So
then
I'm going to go ahead and start the trailer here, so you can continue. Go ahead.
yeah. So, and as it starts up here, you got Halbrand moseying on in on horse.
Okay.
You're
So,
seeing
what rings are those there?
those ones. I'm not sure which rings they are.
Hmm.
I know
Okay.
later on in the trailer we get the Ring of Air. That much I do remember.
Okay.
I'll be honest. Some of the rings I forget.
And
Oh,
what about the crown here?
that if you've seen the Peter Jackson's films, you should know that. That's Sauron's crown there.
Yeah, Sauron's
No.
crown. Yeah, so we see that. Okay,
Oh.
and who do we have here? Which
Uh,
character is this again? Yeah.
the King of the Doors. Oh,
Yep.
I'm blanking on the net. I'm blanking on the net. That's the
Yeah.
thing. There are so many names that sound so similar in this.
Yeah.
So I do apologize that I will forget some of these names.
So I think, what was it, in the first season? The king and the prince, they were kind of at odds with each other
Oh yeah,
on wanting to help. Yeah.
yeah, and the son really wants to go down further in the mines and keep exploring further, and the king was kind of more like, let's kind of not tempt the waters. We've already got all this we can mine here.
Yeah. And
Ah,
who is this here?
so it's it is one of his generals and the leader of the orcs, and it's making to from where this is showing, it's kind of because you get the cut between them and the dwarves that they're showing down up in Moria with the dwarves.
Hmm. Okay. And then I think, yeah. So
That's
yeah,
the Ring of Air there.
yeah. And Galadriel, she's gonna put it on. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, here
Yep.
we go. So these rings and what they symbolize, Burley.
Yeah. So it's all the different rings. These are the elves, and it represents, like, their longevity,
Hmm.
um, the foresight, sight. It's a bunch of the different elven abilities that it and the whole the elven culture that these rings represent.
Hmm.
And we got Elrond here.
Yeah.
He's all worried because them all finding out about Sauron and and he's been trying to learn the rings craftsmanship.
Okay, what area of the world is this here that they're riding through?
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like to be pretty close to Rohan.
Okay.
You remember that?
Hmm.
No. He is preparing for war because in this season we are going to get a battle between the orcs and the humans.
Yeah.
You remember the city from last season where they had the whole vision and the wave coming in.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is, we're gonna have a battle there some point in the season. I don't know when. The Elven Council meeting and talking about everything,
Hmm.
and him giving a little bit to Galadriel, like, foolish, you got tricked.
Hmm.
Elrond preparing for battle.
Yeah. And
So
what is this here? I mean, and now this character, he's the one who forged the rings in the first season, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Forge Master. I'm blanking on the name again. I do apologize, but he is the Forge Master, and what? And as you see Sauron there, he's 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 a little different looking. This is something Sauron will. He impersonates a few different people and goes through, and this is how he's learning the ring crafting. He's learning different skills. So,
So he's
and
tricking this ringmaster here. Yeah. So
yeah,
basically, yeah. Yeah. Now, what part of the world is this here?
this part is where we're. I think this is pretty much just getting just before Mordor becomes Mordor, that region, before the internal darkness and all that.
Now, is this character actually Gandalf?
That's the thing. I have a feeling it's going to be Gandalf in the end, but right now they're not going with the name of Gandalf just yet. And Maury from the Harfoots.
All the magic here.
Magic here.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, who is that there?
That might be Saruman,
Okay.
the other great wizard, and a Balrog we saw there, the flaming creature. If you've watched Fellowship of the Ring or read Fellowship of the Ring, you know what those things are.
Exactly. Yeah. And here you have the back and forth between the king and the prince here, the dwarves. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So. You didn't seem too happy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And the princess consoling her prince and telling him you need to do this.
Darkness, so darkness will bind them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Queen.
Yeah. Okay. Now, who was that there with?
I'm thinking that might be Radicus the Brown.
Okay.
He was in the Hobbit movies. He's kind of the lesser of the
wizards.
Wizards. Because there's the four great wizards, and then there's Radagast. Radagast is he's just under them.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it looks like the master there. He was like saying, "What have you done to me?" Yeah. So. Yeah.
Sauron getting crowned, the city burning, and just Elrond seeing the destruction, all coming.
Now, when I first watched this, I thought, okay, that's Gandalf. You know, a young Gandalf.
I'm thinking it's Radagast, but that's the thing. The show is taking liberties. It's not following the book like the book stuff 1-to-1. They're changing stuff up. So it could be Gandalf, and I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
But I just have a feeling. We get some Ents.
Yeah.
And not gonna lie, I prefer the look of the Ents from the Two Towers and Return of the King than this. When I saw this was the I was holding a drink to my mouth. I was like, whoa. Not that it looks bad or anything, but it's just.
There's the city there, yeah. That from the first season, yeah. So.
Spiders, because of course you got to have giant enemy spiders in a fantasy show.
Yeah.
Ents battling.
Yeah.
Galadriel fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Bats. Ooh, giant eagle.
Now here's the big battle starting in. So.
In the One Ring, a troll.
Yeah. Death to our foes. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I mean, the production value on this season must have been just through the roof.
Oh yeah. Well, just like these battles, it is just going to be insane.
Yeah.
How much is going on, and where I think like you're gonna get more battles in this than you did in House of the Dragon season 2. Just to
Oh,
make it small.
many more, I think. Yes.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I have my theories of where this season is gonna go for certain characters.
Well, let's talk about Galadriel again. So, I mean, how do you think the series will handle the development of her character in season 2 compared to her depiction in the books?
I think it's gonna handle it of that she's gonna like for the first little bit she's gonna be like, how could I be freaking so stupid? How could I let this guy have gone in so close to me? Trick me. He's learned all this, and remember, he did the whole thing in like season 1. You can join me. You helped me. All this
Yeah.
and that, and so in season 1 she was out for revenge for the death of her brother. She's gonna want vengeance. Like she's gonna at first be like and get all the snickers and all the other elves telling her she's foolish and stupid. She's going out for revenge here again and vengeance. She's going to do whatever she can to prove herself in this season that she's not going to let Sauron win and push him back and stop him.
Yeah. So, about Tolkien's lore versus the Amazon series adaptation. So, what are your thoughts, Burley, on how the series has balanced staying true to Tolkien's lore while creating new narratives?
Well, it does okay on balancing the lore, but to be fair to this show, because people really criticize, but they don't know, they do not have all the rights to all this stuff. So they have to creatively work around stuff. And it's, you know what? I got to give them props on that because it's not easy if you only have bits of the Silmarillion and certain appendices that you can use. And you can't use everything. So now you have to change things around, get creative. And it's kind of nice to see that instead of because on some of this stuff I know that what's going to happen and some of it I don't. They change things up and it's like, ooh, kind of what's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So yeah, on the 29th, and I think we're getting the first 2 episodes. I think, right? I think it's
I think it's the first 2.
Yeah.
I'm just looking up to see because I can't remember. It is 8 episodes. It concludes on. Oh, we're getting the first 3. Sorry, we're getting
first
the first
3.
3.
Wow. Oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah, October 3rd is the finale with 8 episodes. I couldn't remember.
Okay. So a trifecta to begin. So yeah, we're going to be busy here on the Arena Productions making the first 3, combining the first 3 episodes together in our recap and review of it. So yeah, but we're really excited for it, really looking forward to it. And as you said, Burley, yeah, I mean, there's probably going to be many more battle sequences in season 2 than we had in House of the Dragon season 2. I mean, House of the Dragon season 3, that's where we're going to get the bulk of stuff. So they're saving it for season 3 and 4, you know, to cap off the series. But yeah, it's this season of Rings of Power. Really excited for it. We're looking forward to doing the recap and reviews for you here on the Arena Productions. So if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell for when we drop another video pertaining to the Rings of Power as well as all of our other fantasy discussion portal series videos, as well as all of our other videos here on the Arena Productions. So yeah, and let us know in the comments as well, what do you think of the character building within season 2, and which characters are you most looking forward to seeing the narrative being built upon and around in this season, and what battles are you looking forward to seeing in season 2? Let us know in the comments. We're really excited for that. So Burley, thank you so much, our in-house Tolkien expert here for this series, and looking forward to getting your thoughts as the series goes on in season 2. Yeah.
And happy to be here. Happy to do this. Cannot wait to do these recaps and watch these episodes.
Yeah, looking forward to it, man. So,
yeah.
All right, so that's going to do it for us. So take care, and we're looking forward to the next episode we do here. So the first 3 episodes of the Rings of Power, after they drop on the 29th, we'll be trying to get an episode up as soon as possible. So stay tuned for that. So take care, everyone. Peace out.
Hi, everyone.